The theme of this year's event is re-engaging the media for credible democracy.
A former Minister of Sports and Youth Development, Mallam Bolaji Abdullahi, has described the extreme monetization of politics and political processes by some political actors in the country as the biggest threat to the nation's democracy. He stated this while delivering a lecture at the 2022 Annual Press Week of the Correspondence Chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Kwara State Chapter. The theme for the 2022 Press Week is "Re-engaging the media for credible democratic process."
This topic, re-engaging the media for credible democracy.
In his speech titled "Money Politics: Biggest Threat to the Political Process and Democracy," Mallam Abdullahi regrettably stated that politicians have turned politics into a money-making venture, an act which has brought out all manner of people canvassing for elective offices without a keen knowledge of statutory obligations of such offices.
It's a general malaise that afflicts everyone. And that is why, and that's also what feeds into the problem we are discussing. Because when you, even me as a politician, I approach someone and say, vote for me, they say, well, let's collect what we collect now. Because they believe that the only people that is immune from this festival of chopping are the politicians. Maybe there is some credibility to that. But what I'm saying, sir, is that in spite of this, individuals can ask themselves, what role do I have to play as a Nigerian living in Nigeria today to be part of the solution rather than be part of the problem? Because the moment you succumb, you have become part of the problem that you are complaining about.
The former minister further added that the trend, if not curbed, is capable of making the electorate poorer and miserable in the long run. He, however, called on stakeholders in the country and the electoral umpire (INEC) to act fast to halt money politics.
We have a responsibility to the society, and that is why, unfortunately, whether you are a pastor or you are an imam or you are a teacher or you are a journalist, at least these four categories of people know that they have a higher responsibilities that is bigger than others.
Abdullahi stressed that the quality of journalism in the country was a reflection of the nation's democracy, adding that journalists should be able to deepen the nation's democracy.
The Correspondence Chapel is made up essentially of practicing journalists working with major national and international news media.
Earlier on, in his welcome address, the chairman Correspondence Chapel, Alhaji Hakeem Garba, commended members of the chapel for their turnout and tasked them to be disciplined and be good ambassadors of the chapel.
We understand the significance of the year 2022, the year before the potentially momentous general election. As journalists, we understand that we have big role to play, not only this news dissemination, but also in the critical aspect of agenda setting, opinion shaping, and more than while also partnering with relevant stakeholders to ensure free, fair, and credible elections in Kwara State and in Nigeria as a whole.
He further urged journalists in the country to help preserve and sustain the nation's democracy by carrying out their duties effectively and unbiased. Timileyin Okunlola, reporting for ANF TV.